I'm worried for Justin Gaethje, boys. In today's video, we're breaking down the skills of Justin Gaethje, and I'm going to break down his boxing, his brutal leg kicks, and how I would game plan to beat Ilia Topuria on the White House front lawn. Let's get serious. Okay, boys and girls, we got a lightweight banger. Gosh, we got a banger coming up. We got Justin the Highlight Gaethje, 37 years old, 27-5. He's got 20 wins by KO. He's got serious power. He can chop people's legs. He can kick your calf. One calf kick by Justin Gaethje in right place can change the entire fight. People forget he's got head kicks. He head kicked Dustin Poirier into the next century. Yeah, that was orthodox southpaw, but still, the dude can kick. And people forget also, Justin Gaethje's a Division I wrestler. He's a Division I, very, very good wrestler. I know he doesn't use it too much. We'll talk about that in a minute. Taking on the great, one of the scariest man alive right now, Ilia Topuria. He's 29 years old, 17-0, 7 KOs. 8 submissions. I mean, the guy's a good black belt. The guy can wrestle. The guy's got great jiu-jitsu. He's just like, you've never seen no one like it before. The guy has knocked out cold Alexander Volkanovski, Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira within the last 2 years. Okay, holy cow. So there's a reason. Now, we're going to take a peek here back when Justin Gaethje fought Paddy Pimblett. Again, Paddy Pimblett was 30 years old at the time. He was on a 10-fight win streak in the UFC. And I remember, you guys remember this fight, everyone was counting out Justin. 80% of the people I talked to said Justin Gaethje's winning this fight. And, Paddy Pimblett's winning this fight, and Justin Gaethje ended up doing it. So let's take a peek back here. At this fight, we were at this fight. This is January 24th, 2026, where Suge fought Song Yadong. We were around him all week. We were around him before weigh-ins when they're sucked down. Paddy Pimblett's hitting his vape, smacking the vape pen. When your body's... Okay, we'll get into that. Whatever. We've talked about that before. But first, this video is brought to you by Prize Picks. It's so simple. Download Prize Picks in the App Store. You can pick more or less your favorite players in the NBA, NHL, UFC for a chance to win 100 times your money. Available states like Texas, California, 30 more plus Canada. Right now, it's a good time to play. If you use code TIMBO when you sign up, Prize Picks will give you $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Right now, it's a great time to play because we've got NBA Finals coming up, UFC Freedom 250. So make sure you keep an eye out on my stories and final prediction video for my official UFC Freedom 250 Prize Picks. Let's see what sticks out here and where Justin Gaethje is going to be in the most trouble. And if I was his coach, kind of what I would think about doing. Here we go. We got 2 orthodox guys. Paddy Pimblett coming out southpaw. Orthodox. Paddy's big, too. Paddy's big. You got to remember, Ilia Topuria is 5'7". Paddy Pimblett's 5'11". So Justin Gaethje automatically comes out nice and high. His Duke's nice and high. That's good. Chin's tucked a little bit. Hands are above his eyebrows. 4-ounce gloves changes so much. 4-ounce gloves changes so much because you can get away with being a little bit of sloppy. Because when you're covering with 4-ounce gloves, you're a little bit more exposed in these areas. 4-ounce gloves, you make a little cast under your glove, but you can get hit up here. Justin Gaethje carries serious power. He could hit people up here, knock them out, anywhere down here. You don't see it as much when you're professional boxing, 10-ounce, 12-ounce gloves. You can cover a lot of areas. So let's see where Justin's exposed. So automatically, this offense from Justin, 4 minutes in the first round, their game plan was to get into Paddy Pimblett's face, get in his face, put the pressure on him. But automatically, he starts dipping like this. You got to be careful dipping like this on a boxer like Ilia Topuria, who has so much confidence in his right hand, so much confidence setting up. This isn't the best defense because when you're way back like that, there's really nowhere for you to go. Now, Justin Gaethje, see how he uses it. So he's using it to set up his big right hand. Watch again. He dips. He dips again. He's using it, and he throws this right hand. Look at all his weight's on his back foot. He's loaded up. He whips that shot. His hips, his shoulders knocked a lot of men out like that. But again, after his punch, look where his hands go. After his punch, boom, his hands are down by his hips. His left hand's down, his right hand's down. When you're fighting someone like Ilia Topuria, it's like when you throw your left hand, you want your shoulder up, protect your chin, your right hand protecting your chin. You throw your right hand, it changes. Your chin's below your shoulder. Your chin's not as exposed. Now, Justin's throwing these punches. His hands are coming back to his armpits, and his chin's above his shoulder. Sticking a jab. Remember, Justin's a big guy. 1-2 down the pipe. Justin floats out of range. Paddy Pimblett's quite a bit taller, quite a bit more rangy than Ilia Topuria. And Justin's putting on the pressure. Now, one area we haven't really seen Ilia Topuria in is in the clinch, in the over-unders, in the Muay Thai clinch. And Justin's a big-bodied dude, so that might not be a bad idea. Keeping Ilia Topuria honest with those head kicks. Remember, Ilia Topuria got head kicked by Jai Herbert. I know that guy was a big, tall striker, but Justin Gaethje could keep him honest. Not let Ilia Topuria be able to dip and weave and duck and move so much. If Justin's whipping head kicks, you got to be careful dipping into those. So maybe some head kicks here and there, some powerful head kicks here and there, and maybe a little bit of clinching. So Justin's putting on the offense, but ducking again like this is dangerous. When someone's really skilled and their balance is really good with their boxing and their reaction time is really good, ducking, looking at the floor like this is dangerous. Coming in with the head dipped, Paddy throws a knee up the middle. But Justin's throwing hard. Remember, 4-ounce gloves. He's going to get in your face. One mistake could cost Ilia. But here we go again. Look at Justin's chin. If I was Justin's coach, and it's hard with vets like this. Justin Gaethje's had how many fights? He's had professional fights, 32 fights. So he's going to fight the way he's going to fight. You're not going to fix any of this stuff in a 6-week camp. But still, I would have Justin Gaethje maybe look out of the top of his eyes. Just try to get him to look out of the top instead of squared up like this. Look where my chin's above my shoulders. My shoulders aren't protected. My hands are protected, just like this screenshot here. Your chin's up. Instead of your eyes down, now it's a little harder to get to the chin because of the shoulders, keeping the dukes up. So here. And look he throws these punches so hard that he gets off balance, starts squaring his feet. But again, it is dangerous with 4-ounce gloves because they're heavy shots. Issuing some juicers. Paddy Pimblett's got a great guard too. Justin says, "Fuck your guard." Starts dinging him. Moves into a front headlock, and this is one of the best jobs I've seen at people in a front headlock, doing damage. A lot of times front headlock, you're either attacking guillotine, Dars, anaconda, or you're spinning the back, trying to progress to the back. Justin Gaethje's just staying here. Classic spot for a wrestler. Chin strap, has a chin strap in his hand, dinging him. Paddy flops back. Justin's right back on him. We're 2 minutes into the first round. And these are little reads, like even Paddy got this read. As soon as Justin steps in, he's ducking his head. These are reads that Ilia Topuria guaranteed are going to get. He's going to get these reads. Ducking like this, looking at the floor. But good pressure. Still good pressure here by Justin. The chin's a little bit high, which is nervous. This is a dangerous one too, when you're walking in. So Justin squares his feet. So when your feet are square like this and someone counter punches you, I've talked about this a lot of times. There's no foot behind you. There's not your right foot or your left foot behind you. So you get cracked and there's no feet behind you. Boom, that's where you're going to fall to your back. And this is a spot. Justin does this quite a bit in this fight. He squares up his feet and he's trying to just kill him with these shots. It's the old Pauly market at 61% to Paddy. A lot of people were counting Gaethje out on this fight. A lot of people. So already he's gassing out. So, I mean, remember, Paddy Pimblett ate that pound of Sour Patch Kids before this fight. So he's dealing with that in his gut right now also. A little switch stance uppercut. Still a longer punch. So Justin's trying to knock him out. He's trying to hurt him. At range like this, I think Justin's going to do okay. I think Justin's going to do okay at range because he's quite a bit bigger than Ilia Topuria. But once they start getting into the pocket and exchanging, or if Ilia Topuria gets him on the wall, that's where we're going to run into trouble. Now, this is where Justin could do a good job. He could keep him honest. He could take down Ilia Topuria. It's not like Ilia Topuria is going to have this great guard. Yeah, he's good at jiu-jitsu, but he doesn't have limbs like Charles Oliveira, who's so flexible, can throw up triangles, has an overhook, starts butchering you with his elbows, then he omoplatas you. You make one mistake, you're in an armbar. Ilia Topuria is a shorter, denser guy, so he's going to be a little bit probably harder to take down, but once you do get him down, maybe you can get around him in positions like this, wrestling positions like this, where we can stall the clock, carry the weight, keep Ilia honest a little bit. Easier said than done, but again, I mean, Justin Gaethje on paper is a better wrestler than Charles, is a better wrestler than Volkanovski, is really a better wrestler, let's look real quick, than Ilia Topuria has ever fought. Josh Emmett, probably a pretty good wrestler. Bryce Mitchell, 45er, now a 35er. Ryan Hall, jiu-jitsu guy. Yusuf Zalal, jiu-jitsu guy. So this, again, we haven't seen him really have to wrestle anybody. And Justin Gaethje's been wrestling a lot of years of his life. So that's not a bad idea. Instead of to sit there and be like, hey, we're gonna flip a coin, we're gonna just see if we can get lucky, chips her, and we're gonna sit in the pocket and swing with him. Remember when Justin's sitting in the pocket swinging with people, his right hand's coming back to his armpit. His chin's up here. His right hand goes out. His left hand's at his armpit. His chin's up here. Fuck. You're running a huge risk with someone as confident as Ilia right now. Look at his head. Dropping his head. Getting in the pocket. So I think making it more of an MMA bout where you're kicking the head a little bit. If you can mix in some wrestling, maybe some high crotches straight to the back. Mix in some wrestling to zap Ilia Topuria a little bit. Justin's putting the pressure on. So even look at that small feint. Small feint with his legs, Patty did. And look at right there. Look at his left hand goes way down. His head's tilted. He's chasing him, squaring up his feet. He's very exposed to getting counterpunched right here. With the left hook or right hook. Squares his stance. Look where his hands are at. His balance is not super great. But there's a lot of power coming into these shots that he's throwing. Justin is throwing some fucking hard shots. He throws his whole body into them. Swinging hard here. Oof, a couple of those right hands almost lined up. So look at where Justin's hands are at with his Florence gloves. Back one more time. Squares his feet. Look where his right hand's at. Look where his left hand's at. Very exposed against someone like Ilia Topuria. And it's one thing to be like a great boxer, whatever, you're a good boxer, but Ilia Topuria, he's crumpled some of the goats with these 4-ounce gloves. So every shot he throws, he's fucking confident in those punches, and that changes things. Gaethje stalking him, ducking him. But this is the spot I'd like to see Justin Gaethje get into. Don't be afraid to grab Ilia Topuria and get good head position on him. And dirty box him in really close. And be careful when you separate. When you separate, that's when a good chance where he's going to try to clip you. But again, Justin Gaethje's a big dude. He's going to walk in that cage probably 178 pounds. Big frame too. Strong, Division I athlete. On the cage, in the clinch, I think where Justin could have some success. Trying to chop his sticks. Everyone says chop the sticks. Chopping the legs is not a bad idea. But when you have a puncher like Ilia Topuria, you throw a leg kick, you're on one leg. You're on one leg with 4-ounce gloves standing in front of this guy. So if he has good timing and he steps in and starts flurrying with 3-4 piece combo and you're on one leg, you're running risk. Serious risk. So even this stance kind of right here. See how Justin's like looking through the front of his eyes instead of like down. Swatting. So this was a slugfest. This fight got dirty. Let's see how. So again, Paddy Pimblett, great jiu-jitsu off his back. Let's look what these scrambles look like on the ground. Right hand, clean right hand, drops him. Paddy goes to his back. Look at how good Justin does of just postured up, a strong, good posture. He's not in his full guard, so he doesn't have to worry about triangles or arm bars right here in the half guard. You're decently safe. I think Patty's just a little bit gassed. He's feeling that vape. Those Sour Patch Kids have not digested. He's going power half on him. That's one thing. Ilia Topuria, he's going to come out there a lot more composed, a lot more calm, and he's going to be ready for this pressure. I don't know if Justin Gaethje is going to pressure him as hard as he did Paddy Pimblett because of the danger of getting counterpunched. I think Ilia Topuria is going to be the one pressing Justin Gaethje in a good stance, a patient pressure, calm, patient pressure, ready to rip off some combos. So that's pretty much what this fight looked like, and that's pretty what the things that stick out the most versus Justin and Ilia Topuria. I'm curious what you guys think. Everyone's counting out Justin Gaethje. Everyone's counting out Justin Gaethje, and you can't count people out that are that explosive with 4-ounce gloves. Okay, but you can kind of see, watching these videos, you can kind of see why. He's exposed in a lot of areas. He's open to get counterpunched in a lot of areas. Okay, fellas, so let me know in the comments below, who do you think wins? Gaethje versus Ilia, and how will they win? KO, sub, DQ? Let me know the truth. Let me know the truth. What do you think? Hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out more than you know. We're going to keep coming out with quality content, and love y'all. We'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye.